Alrighty, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy Lager One Half and Duo, and we're going to talk about something a little sad for me, but not really that much. Just bring up a point and call it as what it is. Now, first of all, I want to, like I said on the channel, I just released our basically overall review discussion. We didn't give a score, nothing because anything, and we don't do that to most of the games. But me and my sister Katie, which is and doing two of us together in duo, we did a video about Zelda Breath of the Wild, explain why we like the game, why it was our game of the year, and the nuances and what we love about it. So we did that, and it's you can check it out on our channel. It's in the also in the review discussion playlist, but this is the video right now on our channel. Check it out. And tell us what you want about it. Yeah. We're not reviewing the game one because we put a review because we talk about the game, but I mean people already know. A lot of people, most mass saturation of people buying the game is basically at the point already. So we just was giving our opinions, and this was recorded in December after the ballot thing came. The last DLC came out, so we enjoyed it. So that's what it's talking about, all the stuff that's on there and why we like the game, the nuances and the love of the game and everything. So that because it's not a typical review, and most of my reviews are already that. It's just me and my sister talking about the games. That's all it is. So, and keep a lookout next week. I already set it up. It's already on the channel, but it's set up to go. They're gonna be a Let's Talk video, and we talked about where we talked about what can we do with Zelda Breath of the Wild. It was a phenomenal game, and I went back and forth on how to make a Zelda game using the same engine and everything, and see a story. Again, it's for S and giggles. I'm not like these super guys say this is what Nintendo should do or nothing. Kind of like the game idea guy, just shooting the breeze with my sister, and we just talking about the games as what they could do with that game. Keep the same work, keep the same graphic engine, just as a little premium still, but add more to the story and add nuances. And also, some of the ideas make some people happy, some are angry, but again, it's just an idea. So, it should be coming out next week. Check it out when it comes out. It's basically Let's Talk with Zelda Breath of the World. Sorry, Zelda Breath of the Wild ideas. So, that's on the channel. It's ready and secured, ready to go. So, this right here, though, what we're talking about now is a sad thing per se. I'm debating how to. I'll do it this way. I'll do it this way. Just let it go. Because again, I just don't. It doesn't. I'm tired. I'm gonna try to do this as usual. I know. Hopefully, a bunch of people get in the chat and ask a lot of blimey questions. That's what always hold me up. But the reason I say about armchair businessmen and women, but whatever. There's a lot of people who, again, you've seen what I've done with of course, with Dreamcast guy and other stuff. Again, are we all hypocritical? Hypocrites, I should say, sorry, hypocritical. My mistake. Is the wrong way. Are we all hypocrites? Yeah, to some degree we are. We're humans, but I try my best not to be that bold-faced, lying funny. I really don't, because it doesn't make no sense. I've seen Nintendo fans gush, and again, I love graphics, don't get me wrong, but I love art style more than anything, and I like when people take the time to make a great game. Again, it's funny how a lot of these art-bit games, a lot of these 8-bit, 16-bit games are getting a resurgence on the eShop and everything, but you're biting the Isaac, all that stuff, but who am I to say nothing? It's just weird. Is there space we can have all together? Yes, but fun has always been my hallmark or something to play than anything else. So that's it. Let's talk about some like I said, some armchair analysts in this right here, because I had everybody who's ever been to my channel, you could go to only I will understand what a word is. Well, people will understand the SK. What's going on now? On my channel, I did a one-on-one with a particular person. Now, I left it as it is because, of course, that person proved me right, even though they try to prove me wrong, and they proved me right over and over again. I jump back in once in a while. And one time that person did a video, and I was going to use it against that person because that person said verbatim everything I said to try to tell him that was a stupid idea. But he took it down before I could get to it, so I can't use it. Understandable. It is what it is. So, but there's a lot of YouTubers who try to do news. My hat's off to you. You do that. I don't do that as much as anybody else. A lot of people try to do business. Now, that's kind of my wheelhouse right there. Again, tooting my horn, but I don't give a damn no more. I just don't care no more. I did my video about the Nintendo Online stuff because I saw it coming and I told people about it, but whatever. And of course, the 3DS now. Oh, the 3DS. Ain't gonna, again, you saw how I did my video. Also, I had a video back last year pointing that out. And again, if I've been wrong, I've done something called the refresh on my channel where I refresh myself. Melvin's you're a good guy. I refresh myself. If I'm wrong, I'm glad to say, hey, I was wrong about this. I was wrong. I'm more right than wrong, but I'll still acknowledge it. So we'll talk about a game called Black Ops. I like it, and I'll play straight through. I could stop him. I'll play straight through, and then I'll just hit the points where I think why he's talking about. But Black Ops. And I'm playing Black Ops 2 right now on a Wii U. Oh man, great game. Dang it. Great game. And and it's sad that this has evolved lower and lower every time. I did what goes. It was mostly meh. It wasn't great, it was meh. And again, I play games for story, not for online. So let's get that straight. People should know that by now, but if you're new to the channel, because I've been getting a lot of subs lately, that's what I do. I play games for single player mostly. I don't like play a lot of online games, online centric games. Yes, I have Splatoon. I play with my friends when I have the chance to, but other than that, I like the single player. That's why I bought Splatoon. And of course, the expansion pack coming out. Oh, can't wait for that. Just as excitement about that. So anyway, so let's get into this right here. This is about Black Ops, but it's not really two Black Ops. I'll hit my point about Black Ops 4 in a minute. But this is getting to the whole, as I said in the channel, in the thing, the whole being a business person.
Player or traditional single player in this game. Now, if you still want a story in the game, you can do so. If you still want to play by yourself, you can do so. There is that, but there's no traditional single player. People are trying to say at this point, well, it's just going to be a bunch of horde mode and then cutscenes in between, which it could be, but we still have to wait and see because they didn't show us any actual gameplay from it. Just a lot of CG rendered stuff there. But there is a story. You can play the zombies mode single player and go through, but a lot of people aren't seeing that as normal single player. I'm seeing it as, okay, well, they've got a story. You got multiplayer options. You've got single player options. I'm almost looking at it like Borderlands, right? To where the game is pretty much built for single or multiplayer. Depends on what you want to do in that game. And there's a lot more options than that. Now, I'm no super Call of Duty fan or anything like that, guys. Multiplayer, I played a bit. I remember playing Black Ops 2 on the Wii U. I remember playing Call of Duty 4 in college a lot. I played that game like crazy. Modern Warfare 2, played that game not like crazy, but I did play it when I was in college as well. And then I was done. Came back with Black Ops 2. It was like, okay, played it for a bit. It was like, I'm done with this franchise. So I don't know if I'll be picking this one up unless a lot of you guys pick it up and you guys want to do a PE arena. Then we'll see about that. Might have to allocate some funds for it, but we'll have to wait and see, right? We'll have to wait and see to just see what you guys want to do, because I'm not going to play it unless you guys do play it. But I think
I'll stop it there for a second. Maybe it's me, and this is one of the reasons I don't try to do this stuff on YouTube. And SK could tell you this, Juan Manchu could tell you this, anybody who have talked to me. I'm not playing no game for nobody else's sake unless I deem it's fun. Sorry, not doing that. why would I do that? Why would I force myself? And a lot of YouTubers do that. Now forcing a game to play a game that I'm burned out of, or I don't like, or it's not my cup of tea, just to get. I don't like that. I don't like that fake buddy trying to be whatever. Again, it's a business. I get that. I can understand how business sense work, because they do it for business, for money, but I can't do that. You can't tell me to go enjoy music and make music I don't like just to make money, because I don't have the passion in it. But I digress. Let's continue. I just wanted to play the whole thing because I want you to get the full context. So keep on going.
That you can't have 4 distinct modes in this one, right? Like, there's no way that they can do Battle Royale, they can do multiplayer and make that big, and then also zombies and make that the story and everything. Like, you can't do another single player on top of there, which ends up being the most expensive thing in a lot of these games, is the single player campaign, hiring the actors, the screenwriters, all that junk, that you have to put in a single player campaign. There's no way that they're...
Okay, I'll stop it there. So it looks like I'm gonna play that way through, because maybe I just can't. Maybe I have ADD and I can't let it go. That don't have to be the most expensive part. Activision forced it that way, and let's not forget, Black Ops started on the story. That's why people pulled to the seasons. Merriman put it in and said Black Ops series. That's the way. Same thing for me too. It was a story that made me wanted to be part of Black Ops. So when I saw the story of Black Ops 3, I was like, ugh. No, thank you. And I ain't got it on that. Activision lose a bot in a sale did me. That's cool. That's all right. They're gonna cater to what they gotta cater. I get that. But they don't have to. You don't have to get the Kevin Spacey or whatever. Hell, look what I forgot that the game with a girl who her first time did acting from Team Ninja Theory, and people loved it. Wait a minute, I forgot the name, but I played that. It visually looks good. It is visually looks good, and is the girl. I forgot the name of the thing. And she got voice actor of the year. Yeah, I forgot. Like I said, so I forgot about it. But I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Where the girl's going through depression, or whatever, and she's going to the water, and it's by Ninja Theory. And it was basically a what do you call it? A indie game for them, because they didn't have they didn't have the money backing for it. But a lot of people like it, and a lot of people bought it. I forgot the name of the game, but I think people know about it because it's a female actor. And here's the thing: it was a female actor. The person who acted the voice and did a really good job. That was the first time she ever did voice acting. First time ever she did voice acting. So it can be done. Hellblade. Thank you, Yao. Hellblade. Thank you. That's what it is. It can be done. You don't have to hire high talent. That's BS. You there because you think the name's gonna pull it in. Right now, I bet you Call of Duty Activision is pissed off what's going on with Kevin Spacey and what they did. Oh man. But Hellblade, small budget, focus on single story. Wasn't a lot of money to put in there. They can do it. So don't give these big companies these big things. You could have a simple people do it, and they did it. And here's the thing: they did it with the first one. Well, no, because they had Ice Cube. I forgot. But some of these. Here's the thing, though. I know some of these actors, some of these celebrities don't ask to be paid. They just want to be immortalized in games and stuff. I don't know that was a deal with him, but I'm just giving an example. But again, this game. This game doesn't need a high-profile actors or some great screenwriter. You could make a story very well. And again, Hellblade did it, and Hellblade did it. Implosion did it, which is an indie game. I like. Again, that's one of the good stories out there. They had a big budget. Just came out just a while ago. You can do it. So don't hand me that crap, okay? And you're basically scripting more of the stuff to do what it is. That's not the most expensive part of the single player. But I digress. Let's keep on going.
Going to be able to put all 4 pour those in there and have quality modes across them. So to me, it's either single player or it's battle royale. What do you want to do? And any person with any type of business sense is going to pick battle royale. Now, I'm not saying that's the right option for everyone, because I know, like I've seen it on Twitter, a lot of people like the traditional single player experience. But if you can get a story out of the zombies and play that single player with AI controlled characters, and then also add in battle royale, which is becoming a standard norm in games. And if your game doesn't have a battle royale mode, then you might be in trouble. You might get swallowed by Fortnite or PUBG or some of these other games, or even like Battlefield 5 that's coming out. That's rumored to have a battle royale mode too. Like, you don't want your shooter to not have a battle royale mode. Like, you do not want that. And then people start saying, okay, well, this game has a battle royale mode. Well, this game has a battle royale mode, but your game doesn't. That can hurt the long-term playability of your game, so you need to include that. And this was brand new to them, so they have to invest resources in there. And I just don't think they can do 4 different game modes, all high quality. If we got a single player in this one, it'd probably be trash, because they'd have to allocate too much resources and time into the other 3 modes, because it does look like they're taking things up a bit on this one. Now, this is Call of Duty. It does come out every single year, but they've been working on this game for a while. So you have to allocate the time and resources, and single player had to get the cut. Traditional single player, that is. And if you want a story.
Okay. How did that do that? Jeez. Oh, like,
well, you got to play zombies. You can play that single player. So
friggin'.
I don't have a problem with them cutting it, because it kind of had to be done. You have to include the battle royale stuff. Like, you have to, or you're going to just have trouble. So I get it. But anyway, what do you guys think about this when it comes to Call of Duty? We'll have to wait and see, right? We'll have to wait and see to just see what you guys want to do. Because I'm not going to.
Okay, I'm replaying something right now so you can hear it.
You can't have 4 distinct modes in this one, right? Like, there's no way that they can do battle royale, they can do multiplayer and make that big, and then also zombies and make that the story and everything. Like, you can't do another single player on top of there, which ends up being the most expensive thing in a lot of these games, is the single player campaign.
Debunked that already.
The actors, the screenwriters, all that junk, you know, that you have to put in a single player campaign. There's no way that they're going to be able to put all 4 of those in there and have quality modes across them. So to me, it's either single player or it's battle royale. What do you want to do? And any person with any type of business sense is going to pick battle royale. Now, I'm not saying that's
the word I wanted to use. Any person with business sense will pick battle royale. And I let it play because he said it will fail, blah blah blah. And I'm sorry, Yao. I'm sorry. I am. I didn't mean to, but I got a call to. So let me ask this question. Hey, Cliffy B, Boss Key Games. How you doing with Radical Heights? How you doing with Lawbreakers? Oh yeah, I forgot. You follow trends and it didn't work out for you. Business sense, huh? Business sense. And your studio shut down. And then in the 7th generation, 109 studios got shut down. And there's been some, I think it was like 60 studios that I've counted so far that got shut down in the 8th generation. Now we're in the 9th. Oh, well, there's Boboski, so that's another one. Huh. Yeah, you know what? You know what I'm saying. See, the problem is, sir, and that's why I call this armchair analyst, because of this. It's a fact. It's been a fact. It's not the premiere, as he just said. No, it's not. It's a fact. Because let's go into fighting games here. Remember, Capcom was the king of the hill with their fighting games. They were the joint. yeah, I was killing it in the chat. Oh boy, he's killing in the chat. I could be that vicious, but I'm not. I'll just be nuanced. That's what I'll do. Oh, he did that long time ago, man. But anyway. So let's look at the stuff and see. See, here's the thing. Lawbreakers could have been a great game. It played just as good as any hero shooter. But here's the problem. You see, there's a reason why I didn't buy Overwatch. Great game, as I said, love the game, but there's a reason why I didn't want to buy Overwatch. One of the main reasons is the whole online crap. You know my stance. I'm not playing always online game. That's one. But two, you got all these great characters, no story mode, and you built it up with a good videos on your on YouTube and on your website. What Cliffy B could have done, you already did Gears of War, which is a great setup with the story mode. Why didn't you put in a single player story mode with Lawbreakers? I guarantee you, as me being a businessman, I guarantee you that Lawbreakers would have done way better. People would have done that game would have lasted way longer because you gain other people on there and you're satisfying the online people. But if not, they have the single player to go in and kick some butt and have some fun in there. That's what would have been. But nope. Then Cliffy B's team jumped from one fad to another fad. Everybody's talking about a battle royale. Do you know there are over 200 games that have battle royale that's on Steam and mobile? And what do everybody play? Fortnite and PUBG. Hell, there's a lot of people right now leaving PUBG to go to Fortnite. And hell, Fortnite, the people, I forgot the name of the company who does PUBG, they're suing, which is funny as hell. They're suing Fortnite because they say Fortnite stole some of their ideas. What do you mean? They're suing because Fortnite stole Frying Pan. Are you bullshitting me? You're gonna sue a company because you have a frying pan and they have a frying pan. Well, hell, any shooter that came out should sue Activision because they had a machine gun and they had a machine gun. What kind of crazy world is getting now? Because a person came and took your shine instead of you innovating and making the game better. No, you didn't. Now you basically just copy paste and make the game what it is. And let's not forget. Oh, wait a minute. Let's not forget. Grand Theft Auto I just posted it. Grand Theft Auto just putting a battle royale in there. It's funny how I see some of these gamers say Nintendo don't do new IPs, which you got a couple new IPs coming right now. Nintendo doesn't. Nintendo always plays it safe. Labo was safe. Shit, if Labo was safe, if it's a safe game, then tell me any other company that was making a Labo. They use the same IPs and they gather it, but Nintendo doesn't come safe. The Switch wasn't a safe bet. Oh, and safe bet my butt. Every console Nintendo makes is not a safe bet. Man, all Nintendo gotta do is make a powerful console like Sony and Microsoft that did PlayStation. All they did PlayStation to PlayStation 2, DVD player, PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 3, a Blu-ray player. Adding power, more computing power. PlayStation 4, adding more computing power. That's it. Same controllers, just a different little style in the console. That's it. But from Super Nintendo to from the NES to SNES, to the 64, to the GameCube, to the Wii, to the Wii U, which was a little variant, to the Switch. All those, and then let's look at the controls. No control is the same. The main controller that you play, not the same. And I guarantee you Battlefield is going to do the exact same thing. There's rumors about it. Battlefield is going to do a battle royale. But they say that happening. Okay, Nintendo came in. Let's look at this. So Nintendo never had a shooter for himself. Came in, have Splatoon, and please, I already heard the story and it's annoying. I don't want them. If Nintendo does it, I hope they don't because we've seen with their development team and how they talk. But when Nintendo came in, brought Splatoon, and did it their own way, their own style, and it's selling like crazy for Nintendo. That the IP is strong, the characters is strong. The characters have their own music shows that they showed last time, and it's selling out. And their music is doing platinum, not even platinum, double platinum, triple platinum. Took shooting and did their own thing with it. We've lost the thrill of imagination. That's why on Google Plus I posted with the one with Jimmy Fallon and Ariana Grande, how they took Nintendo Labo and the Roots and made an awesome, and took one of her songs and remade the whole song. It sounded awesome. That's innovation, my friend. That's risk taking. That's when you have the cojones as a business person to take those things. But any business person, and they didn't follow, and here's the thing, they didn't follow any trends at that time. They were like, we want voice chat. Fuck you, we ain't putting voice chat in there. We want this, we want that. They didn't follow the trends, and they made something super successful, even in that country that hated shooters. So sorry, you don't have to put in a battle royale. You don't. It's a fad right now, and it will die off. And that's sad. And that proves the point. When people talk about, that's why we want third parties. Third parties thrives on their fads. They might do once in a while come up with something unique, but they thrive on fads. That's what they do. And that's why I want Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo. I want first party games, because first party games has its time to develop, do some stuff, and keep the industry moving forward, because you are going to get burned out if you keep on doing the same thing. And what OJ just said is one of the reasons why I don't like armchair analyst businessmen. And the funny thing about it is, I told him that if you go back at that one-on-one I did with him, I told him that in that one-on-one. And he said, I'd rather the company lose money and if you made me happy. Go and check that video. It's a LBC for sure. Woo-hoo. But I was respectful for him then, but I'm just pointing out business sense. It's just any businessman who has a business sense. Well, again, Cliffy B falling in that fad, and again, half of it is but he joined the fad. That's what he did. He could have took Radical Heights and waited before pointing it out, but no, he rushed it. And that was his problem. He rushed it and get it out there. And who says now that the battle royale, you see with single player, you set up, it's easy to code because you're setting up stuff. But when you're doing online playing and you don't want to do, and you have to code the different things and the servers and everything else, that's more expensive. But again, I'm just a simple businessman that's been in gaming since 2006 and seeing trends and have called it out way more times right than wrong. That's just me. Hello, Jack Gates. I wish this. Well, you can't say that because again, you look. I look at your play time and you're playing Splatoon a lot, which is a shooter. So stop that. Nintendo doesn't follow trends. Nintendo is the trend. Well, I mean, let's be honest. Like I did a review about Zelda. Let's be honest. Nintendo, in Breath of the Wild, they have stuff from Ubisoft. They have stuff from Skyrim. As my sister cracked the joke, Skyrim for Nintendo. She was just trolling. But they have the towers, all the stuff from other genres. They have it in there. But Nintendo put their twist on it. They put a twist on it, and it was so unique that it was refreshing. Battle Royale is basically a bunch of people playing, shooting on it and stuff. Can you put unique twists on it? Fortnite did it to PUBG. It can happen. But again, there are more than 200 games out there that have Battle Royale, and I don't hear nobody talking about them. Everybody talks about PUBG and Fortnite. That's it. They don't talk about the other one. Radical Heights? What's that? I don't ever heard of that. Zombie shooter? I don't know about it. DayZ? No, that was hot for a while, and they put it in. Oh, I didn't know about that game. Had that in there. Hell, you think 2 months from now people will be talking about Grand Theft Auto Online? I doubt that. Having Battle Royale, I doubt that. Unless they're putting some unique twists in there. And again, they're using that as a secondary mode. Rockstar knows that that's not the thing they're going to make them. Well, and you're right about what you just said, Yao, about the whole adverse risk. But again, that's more third parties. That's what I'm saying, what I just said. You're right. That's third parties doing that. That's why I said we need a good third party, third party. That's why I never care too much about third parties in this way. They follow trends. Right now, I mean, you have Ubisoft's going to be like the Division, Good versus Evil, which is going to be Good versus Evil 2, and they're going to try to bring back you call it Sam Fisher, Splinter Cell, and I wish him the best of luck. The Division 2, hey, a lot of people played it. He had his problems. It got better after all the bugs that work out of it. Right now, you have Destiny that's going through its problems and stuff like that. And again, and people worried about that they're going to be microtransactions in Anthem. Are you kidding me? How you did not see that? How you not see that? And XK made a great point right there. The popular thing for big third party is guns, and 8 and 16-bit for indies. That is basically the top of the game for most of these companies. You are an SK for the genre developers. SK is 100% correct, and that's sad that's what's happening. We don't have the varies of everything. That's why I like to pick up the weird games, whatever. Now, don't get me wrong. You got to execute it that well. I looked at Rage Injustice is the name of the game. I was thinking, I'm looking at it, I'm waiting for it. Now the game is out. I'm like, I don't care for the graphics, but that's not the point. That's not selling me on the game. The point that I didn't buy the game is because I've seen a lot of people close up fighting, and the hitboxes are not that great on that game. That's why I didn't pick up Battle Rage. Sorry. Oops. That's why I didn't game now. That's why I didn't pick up that game, because I'm seeing people. I mean, I know you see, like when I play Street of Rage, or when I play Street of Rage or Final Fight or Phantom Breakers, whatever. I know where my hitboxes is, and I could do it and have fun with it to make the game. Including Phantom Breakers, where you could do the damn combos again. I think the highest combos I got right now is up to 100, or even to Senua Kagura. That's on the 3DS. I know where my hits could go. Looking at the gameplay from every other people, that game just does not speak to me, because I'm seeing people hitting right beside the guy, and they're just going through the guy and nothing happening. I don't know if it's a glitch, but mostly it's a hitbox problem. I'm not down with that. Jack Gates, Aries 73 is right. It's going to take an independent studio to come up with something creative with these bandwagon genres, and that's a damn shame. Yeah, I'm not saying, and don't tell me again. I'm not saying there's nothing on there creative. I've seen them in Mortal Redneck. I might check it out. I'm looking more videos. I'll wait until that one. I can wait on that one. Well, right now, what I'm interested in is basically Blade Strangers. That looks like it is. My point of saying that, I was going back to what I was saying with Capcom. Capcom messed it up. They used to be king of the hills, and they had no competition, and they let the rest of their morals. And look what they did. Street Fighter V, 2.1 million, 1 million for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That's crazy. That's sad. That's just ugh. Those games used to pull in Marvel vs. Capcom before Capcom Ultimate. They used to put in some awesome numbers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 million. You're just kicking ass. You doing that shit no more. Excuse me. You're doing that no more. You got, and this year is called the alternative fighter games. You have Dragon Ball Z doing very well. You have Blaze Blue Cross Tag. That I played it on the Switch. I love it. Not buying it day one because of the whole DLC stuff, but I'll pick it up later on when I think it's worth it at the time, or they do a definitive version. Blade Strangers, I am way looking forward for that. And I like how those indies in that genre is helping each other out. Love that. Picking that up. SNK Herons, looking good so far. That is, so you have that. And shout outs to, of course, you got to give it to Bandai Namco because you have, of course, Soul Calibur, which is they doing with their stuff. And of course, Tekken was not a bad game either. I played a game and I liked it. So you have the creativity in doing something, but Capcom just let it go and they rest on their morals. They were at the top and they let it go. And that's what's going on with these shooters now. One thing is selling that great, everybody's trying to do that. You can't, and the thing about it is, their studio's shutting down because of this. So I am sorry, OJ. I disagree with you, and I told you back then when I did the one-on-one with you, and I think you're still wrong now. You know, anybody with business sense would say, we don't have to follow that trend. We don't. You could do without it. There's a lot of games that are proven we don't need to have that trend as well. But execute it just the right way and have fun with it. King Fighters 14 and Pokken. You know what? I give Pokken a shout out as well to Anderson. You're right about that. Pokken deserves a shout because it sold 1 million on the Wii U, and it's already surpassed 1 million on the Switch. Go figure. And of course, it's lining up in the arcades. So, again, it's weird how people say that these business sense is everything. Remember, there's a lot of people who said, "Oh man, it will be so." And this is why I rail about this and talk about to another one-on-one I had. He's come back on the internet, and I could prove him wrong once before, but I don't no gripe against him, and I will be grim. And he had one of the and even Jim Sterling had to did a video changing what he said. We do not need one all-encompassing. Everybody was like, we need the PC Master Race. No, just like I talk about. That's why I said I did a video. I hate gamers now. Why are we casting such a small net to catch just casting a small net to catch a big fish? Well, here's the problem: the fish could break out a small net, and after a while, you might not get the best fish off the way if you keep fishing the same grounds. How about you cast a big net and go all over the ocean, and you might get very fish that could help you with your thing. That's why I want single player. That's why I want console exclusives, because the developers has time to make the console. They don't got to rush it. They ain't got no time to jump no bones or nothing. They could push it back as you saw what they did with Zelda. They could push it back until they think the game is ready. That's something I want to think. Third party has its place. Don't get me wrong. I've played some great third party games, but I also played some awesome first party and second party games. And then we need those to keep this industry alive. But you know what? The industry is dying and keep on going. And there's another video that I put together about that. And that will be my next behind the games when I next deep talk about how the industry is going now. After what happened with the online with Nintendo, the industry is going down a certain tube. Don't like it. Really don't. PC gamers have their own problems, and these third parties, publishers. Well, yeah, every console has. That's why I don't understand why people talk like not everything's perfect, or one console is better than the other console in that regard. That's why, again, that's why I laugh when Grim, he's on the whole unbiased thing, which is where I'm like, dude, you're not. Stop saying that. Use the right word. Objective. You're objective about your decisions. You're not unbiased. Everybody who's in the chat and everybody who's listening to my voice, we're biased. We are. You know why I buy Nintendo games? Because of the quality. Do they have the highest standard of quality? And I got to worry about super major breaking bugs and stuff. Do they have bugs? Yes, every game has bugs, but nothing has ripped my game apart that I'm like, oh, this is bullcrap. Why do I buy Way Forward? Because they have great ideas and I love the game that they put out. I will support Way Forward. Same thing with Platinum games. Totally agree. Got to see what the game's all about. But I have high stalls for Platinum games. I have high stall for Yacht Club. And I'm looking at this Blade Strangers. I'm like, oh man, I am loving it more and more and more. So I never understand what this whole thing of we just need one. Our console exclusives is this is anti-consumer because you have to buy another console. Nobody's forcing you to buy the other console. 1 and 2. You don't get great games if it's all on one thing. If you don't spread your thing out. Again, Nintendo done their great games over the years, and I got that. But there's some third-party game that's something that, again, Resident Evil 4, Okami, we got the resurgence. So we're getting it on the Switch right now. We're getting a resurgence right now. Bayonetta got a resurgence because of Nintendo. It doesn't have to be any. Oh, sorry. It don't have to be a Nintendo exclusive. It could be stuff, but because the console there and people took the uniqueness of what Nintendo created. Professor Layton, another example, the uniqueness of what the 3DS and what all the other stuff did. Bam! That will make things. You have to push the genre forward. The sad thing about it is they're pushing it back and back and back because everybody want to be homogenized, and they just don't want to. They just don't want to enjoy these games. So again, y'all want to do crazy stuff for that. I've talked about it, and again, it's being a bit dead drum. But again, this is a person who got a lot of subscribers and everything, and good for him. I don't wish him ill luck, but I just wish that he doesn't. And there's other stuff I could have said in that same video that he has wrong, and I could prove it wrong. But I just super nitpicking. It make no sense to nitpick no more. So, yes, I think it's a fad, OJ. Not. Do you think that's business sense? No. Again, there's a lot of companies who try to follow fads and trends, and where are they now? Where's Visceral Games? Where's EA Big? Where's Kojima Productions? Where's Boss Key Games? Oh, yes. Who are those companies? Where are those now? Throw them to the side. For us to make gaming as better again, just have different genres. People don't bitch about stuff, and just like I say, we can't stop bitching about it. It's human nature. Let's let me not say that. That'll be me being dishonest. Let's stop the bull crap because again, it was mostly people that, and again, he didn't have nothing wrong with it, so I give him credit that he wasn't that. But people who said they wanted the Nintendo to be just like. They wanted Nintendo to be just like third parties. Remember, these are the same assholes who made Nintendo do the online thing. And I said it last year that's what is going to come back. Remember, I did. You go back to a podcast I did in March, April. In April, saying that I think they're going to do an online cloud service and they're going to pay for it. And I hate they're going to do that. I said that, and it was this thing. It's because everybody, we want everything to be like that. We need everything to be like other. I don't understand why everything needs to be like that. But if we to be honest, when we flip it, people don't want to. Hey, I want something to be like Nintendo. Give me back those great first-party exclusives I enjoyed on PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. hey, I want Xbox to, to do the same thing, do the same thing as well too. I want them to be like Nintendo. Give me some exclusives, man. Give me some, you had your Gears of War, you had your Halo. Give me some more exclusive. Sunset Overdrive, Sunset Overdrive 2. I want to see those great games. Oh, we don't talk about that. We talk about the other stuff, but that one, no. So, anyway, again, thank you guys for joining. There's a video on the channel about Zelda Breath of the Wild. Check it out. Check it out. See what and then your thoughts about it. Again, it's not a review. I only did it because we were talking about the game, but it is a part of review discussion of why we like Zelda and everything. So check, go right there. Tell me your comments on that video as much as you can, and check out. And there'll be more videos coming up. Thank you guys for joining me. And I know it was funny because somebody said he should have been Dreamcast guy. He's a lost cause as well too. He gets, his arguments are so stupid it even make sense. But if I need to use it, I'll use it. And same thing with Nintendo Prime, because they're one of the people saying Nintendo needs to get through the time. And then, all right, now you got the online system. Oh, we don't want that. It's shitty. Oh, even though you were asking them to get with the times to get like Sony and Microsoft, and they did it, you didn't like it, even though it's at a cheaper price. Again, I was against it all the time, so I know what it's going to be like. Right? And I chastised Nintendo in my video about it. It was crazy that they did that. But we'll let it be what it is. So remember, guys, have a good day. Have a good Friday. Enjoy your video games. And tomorrow, because tonight is basically, is it tonight, guys? The whole, what do you call it? Is it tonight the final Flatfest which is Rafi versus Donatello? If it is, hope your team wins. If not, enjoy your rest of the night playing any other games and have fun with it. Let's see. Nintendo Prime is an idiot. How the hell did he get a job in industry before he started Nintendo Prime? Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand that how it is. Team Ref, screw the nerds. All right, yeah, what it is, Jack Gates. It is what it is. Hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoy it. With that said, there's no perfect games out there. Never has, never will be, never gonna be. Perfect is subjective. There's no perfect games out there. Perfect to you is not perfect to me. What's perfect to me is not perfect to you. Simply enjoy your games on all consoles, even PC. Good night.